कर कर वेखै नदर निहाल तिथै खंड mandal varpand. There, in that state, are khands. Khands mean land masses. Mandal means regions. We might call them continents or large countries. And varpand, again, all of these are plural words. They don't have an ankar underneath them. That means universes. So there is where there are land masses, lands, regions and universes. So the oneness is within all lands. In fact, the oneness isn't in lands, the oneness isn't in creation, creation is within the oneness. So the oneness is very much intrinsic into creation. It is interwoven. But that oneness is part of an infinity, infinite creation, infinite space and time. So the identity of that saint started out being restricted to the body, like our identity. What we call me or I is this body and this mind. This is what we identify with. So something that started being so small has now expanded into the vastness of the universe. It is now the identity of the whole universe. So the experience of yourself is now no longer restricted to a single body or a single form, a single moment in time, a single identity. The identity is in everything. You are now all creation. You are all birds, all plants, all water, all land, all air, all stars, all moons. That is what you are. If you experience yourself as one body, now you experience yourself as everything. There is a 9th century Sufi mystic called Mansur who came to a similar realization, and he is famous for saying out loud at his moment of enlightenment, Anal Haq, I am the truth, I am that oneness, I am that being. And for stating that, he was hanged as a heretic, because society couldn't see someone claiming to be God. This is that experience. Guru Nanak is saying the same thing. So, Tithe Khand Mandal Varpand. Another way to translate this line is to say that all of those lands and beings and those places and those planets, this is where there are thousands of enlightened beings. The enlightened beings aren't just in one place. In Gyan Khand we heard that earth isn't the only place that you can earn karam. The word karam bhumi was used, the land where you can earn your good credit. We talked about kete karam bhumi, mer kete. How many countless universes are there where enlightened beings are sitting? So Tithe Khand Mandal Varpand can also be translated in that one. Je ko kathe ta ant na ant. If someone begins to describe, then it will not end. There is no end. Ant na ant. You can't describe infinity. It never ends. Je ko kathe ta ant na ant. Tithe lo akar. Tithe, there. The word lo, we've seen a few times already, means lok, which is the 7 higher worlds within Hindu cosmology. But Guru is saying a very interesting thing. There, heavens upon heavens are created. Because we like to think that God exists in heaven, but God is the creator of heavens. So this begs a very important question. What is Sachkhand? Is Sachkhand a heaven? Is it some sort of afterlife? Is it a place that you go when you die? This is how the Sikhs use the word Sachkhand. We've replaced the word heaven with Sachkhand. And we refer to people who we respect very much. When they pass away, we call them Sachkhand Vasi, somebody who has gone to Sachkhand. They were here, now they are over there. So is this what Gurbani means by the word Sachkhand? In Japji Sahib is the only place in the entire Guru Granth Sahib where we see the word Sachkhand being used. So we cannot look at other shabads within Guru Granth Sahib to try and understand the context. But Bhai Gurdas Ji, interestingly, has used the word Sachkhand on numerous occasions. And he says Sachkhand is where the Guru and the formless being reside. That's where that divine lives. And there is only one way to connect with that Sachkhand. There is only one way to find that Sachkhand. And that is within Sadh Sangat. In the company of saints, in the company of enlightened beings. So in Bhai Gurdas Ji's Vara, we can see in the 6th Var, Bhai Gurdas Ji says, Sadh Sangat Sachkhand Vich Satgur Purkh Vasai Nirankara. In the company of the saints is this state of permanence. The Sachkhand that Guru Nanak Dev Ji has talked about, which is that being who is everywhere and in everything, you will find it also in the company of saints. That formless, true Guru being resides there. The Guru also exists amongst the saints. The words of the saints, the teachings of the saints, the practices of the saints is where the Guru resides and where that primal, formless being can be found. In the 7th Var of Bhai Gurdas Ji, he says, Sadh Sangat Sachkhand Vich Prem Pagat Parchay Hoye Mela. In the company of the saints is that permanent state of oneness, that Sachkhand. By practicing Prem Pagat, loving devotion, the encounter occurs. So, being in the company of enlightened beings and practicing what they practice, doing the meditation, the bhakti, the devotion, that 24-hour awareness that they practice, by doing that, you will unite, you will merge and encounter with that being that you're looking for, that oneness, that God that you're looking for. You will do it by practicing what the saints are practicing. So, if we look at Guru Granth Sahib Ji, in Japji Sahib, Guru Nanak Dev Ji talks about Sachkhand. And there Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Tithai lo akar. There, heavens upon heavens are created. Sachkhand is where the oneness exists, and from there, all of creation is emanating. So what we're talking about is this very essence of reality itself. It is where reality comes out from. It is the magic of life. That is Sachkhand. So Sachkhand isn't somewhere else. Sachkhand is the very essence of life. Right here, right now, you being alive means you have Sachkhand within you. And for humanity, the only way that we can connect with that Sachkhand is by being in the company of enlightened people, the ones who have found it. If others have found it, then we would also expect to go and spend time with them. If they've been there, if they've seen it, if they've done it, if they know how to get there, that is our only hope to try and also connect. And what are the Sadh Sangat doing? What is so special about their practice? What can we do with them? What they're doing is constantly praising. They are in praise. So, in the Sangat of the saints, in the company of the saints, we have to sing the praises of the divine, and we have to contemplate on that essence of reality. We have to do vichar. We have to take their wisdom and contemplate and learn from them. So Sachkhand is not a heaven. Sachkhand is not a place where your soul goes after you die. Heaven is that place where that oneness is sitting, where it's resonating the sound of its own vibration. That is Sachkhand. That is heaven, where vibration exists within all creation. It is everywhere in its formless state, and it is giving life to all form. It is the essence of everything. And if you don't realize this essence, this Sachkhand while you are alive, you will not find it after you die. By saying Tithe Lo Lo Akar, we can see that Guru is replicating what he has already said in the 31st Pauri, where he said, Asana Loe Loe Pandar. That resting place, Asana Loe Loe Pandar, is the realms upon realms, and where all the wealth exists, where all the wealth is stored. That energy from which creation has been created, that energy itself exists in that Sachkhand. Asana Loe Loe Pandar. And we also said that the word Lo or Loe also means light. So we can say that your place is where the light of life exists. That very essence of life, that Jyot, the light that exists in all beings. Kabir ji says, Aval Allah Noor Upaya Kudrat Ke Sab Bande. That first thing to be created was that divine prakash, that divine light. And from there, all beings have been created. Kudrat ke sab bande. That created nature, and from nature all beings belong. Jo kich paya so ekavar. And whatever is stored there is there permanently forever. That storage never runs out. That's warehouse from which all creation, all the building blocks of life, that warehouse where it is stored, that was filled once and it never gets emptied. It is never running out. And so now we see Guru Nanak Dev Ji begin to use the same words as he's used in this Sachkhand verse. Here he says, Sachkhand vasai nirankar, kar kar vekhe nadar nihal. And in Pauri 31, he said, Asana loe loe pandar, jo kich paya so ekavar, kar kar vekhe sirjanhar, nanak sache ki sachi kar. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji is very clearly talking about Sach, Kar Kar Vekhe and Loe Loe. All the same words that he's using here. Kar Kar Vekhe Sirjanhar. It creates and it observes. Nanak Sache Ki Sachi Kar. Nanak says, this is the permanent way of that permanent one.